greatness is in you. Activate it.
The most important conversation is the one you have with yourself. You wake up with it, you walk around with it, you go to bed with it. Eventually, you act on it. Sometimes you act on it good, sometimes bad. You gotta change the internal dialogue.
When you lose enough or you hit rock bottom and you just say like, enough is enough.
It's about finding energy and strength when you have none.
Every man is where he is because when he says he's going to do something, not only does he do it, but he does it in a certain time frame and with a certain quality.
When you have a real fear of dying and being just another person, that I live to pay the bills, I made $1,000 a month. This is my life. I spray for cockroaches, man. If that makes you feel good, that's great. It didn't make me feel good. I wanted to feel good about myself. That person in your head that's talking that shit to you, until you change the internal dialogue in your head, until you callous over the victim's mentality that the world is out to get you, you gotta change that shit, man. I once had that mentality that no one understands what the fuck I'm going through. And if you keep that mentality, you're gonna stay in the same exact spot that you're in.
Success is accomplishing what you say you're going to accomplish. It's getting done what you say you're gonna get done.
Most of us are only 1 to 10% away from greatness. But we think we're so far away from it that we never try.
All of us are born with a gift, but you gotta hone it.
I always think about, if I don't execute, how is that going to hurt my family?
The problem that most of us have is we think that we're all alone. We think that we're the only ones going through all this stuff. Most of us think that if you're fat, which I was fat for a while, you think you're the only fat person in the world. All of us are jacked up. Some of us hide it better than others, but we're all jacked up. And once you realize that, you gotta come out of your shell. You gotta accept who you are. You gotta accept the demons that life gave you, that maybe you gave you. You gotta be able to look them in the mirror, look them in the eye and say, okay, I'm gonna start fixing these things. But if you think that you're by yourself, the reality of your life becomes very, very horrible. And you're not. We are all jacked up. And once you realize that, man, it's like whatever. You don't even look at the crowd anymore. You look at your own race, you do your own race, you do your own thing, and you finally find out who you're supposed to be in this life.
Go to a dark place in your mind and figure out what the fuck you want to be. You don't know what you want to be because you haven't spent real time with yourself. And once you find that passion and that purpose, your goals, your purpose, everything will start lining up. And then you'll find the courage to start that journey from that 20 to 100.
We all have what it takes, but it's just not that easy.